Ho ho ho, the pyramid is impressive, and the oasis is ostentatious. You've outdone yourselves this time. I can't wait to see what wondrous works you build next. What Lulutopia needs right now is defenses. Harkon's forces could attack without warning. Not only that, we need more people, trained soldiers who can help us to fight back against the monsters. Well then, it sounds like it's time to press on to a new island, to find some warriors who really know their hilt from their tip. A new island? Have you got a place in mind? There's a land of never-ending war, a forbidden place where no outsider dares set foot. Moonbrooke. Moonbrooke? Do you mean the Moonbrooke? But hasn't the place been abandoned since the castle was sacked? How could there still be a war going on there? What does it matter? Any island with a never-ending war raging on it sounds just like my kind of place. I'd rather not send you whippersnappers to such a dangerous land, but I don't know of anywhere else where you find the fighters you need. We're still willing to risk life and limb to go there. Have a word with the captain on the dock. Your hearts are truly set on visiting Moonbrooke. You should make this known to the captain. The next island sounds like it'll be a blast. Never-ending war? What could be more fun than that? Best of luck, you two. I shall stay on the island and patiently wait your safe return. Enjoy your adventure. Ahoy there, Tran. It's funny you should wash up here now. I found some fishy information for you pertaining to a new island. A new island? Maybe it's Moonbrooke. I don't know the name, but she's a big one. A real lunker. Could be the islands inhabited with folk. No less. Human folk. A little flying fish told me that it's home to a military general who is as fierce as she is beautiful, and a master swordsman whose blood is hot enough to boil a blizzard. Only problem is, there's some bad juju about that island, and we sailors, are a supercilious bunch. I'd rather not get within squidding distance of the place. But if you insist on going, I'll ferry you there. Reluctantly, of course. Come and find me when you're ready to leave, and I'll cast me hook to this horrible land of ye. Tran? You're about to set sail for Moonbrooke, aren't you? Well, you won't have to worry about being attacked by the children of Hargon. They had their wicked way with the place long ago. Perhaps you might meet the princess. Goodness knows what the hairy hermit meant when he said it was the land of never-ending war. I'm sure he's wrong about that. At least I hope he is. Worry not, Tran. Your island is in safe hands, and so is Lulu. I will care for her as though she were my own daughter. I'd really rather you didn't. I don't want people to start thinking we're related. By the way, are you alright, Malroth? You looked a little peaky when that stone tablet started glowing earlier. What are you talking about? I'm fine. I'm made of sterner stuff than you weaklings, that's for sure. Oh, alright. But be careful, you two. If things get dangerous, I want you both to come back here right away. I reckon you'll be just fine. But still, come back soon, eh? I can't wait to meet the new mate you bring back with ya. All aboard for a trip abroad. Time to set sail. What do you think of this, Hargon? This world was once barren and bare, but now it hums with life. It may be nothing more than an illusion, ready to shatter at any moment, but there are still things here that I believe in. Like the power of the humans, and the power of creation. Moonbrooke, the land of ceaseless strife. There better be more fighting than talking here. So this is the island the hairy hermit told us about, a forbidden place where no human dares set foot. I'll stay here and see to the ship. The crow's nest needs swabbing and the mizzenmast needs mizzening. When you want to head back to the Isle of Awakening, just say the word. Got it. Say, Tran, what's all this fluffy white stuff? The way the hermit talked about this place, I thought the ground would be O mighty Malroth, master of destruction. This isle abounds with death and devastation. The perfect place for you to realize your true potential. I await your awakening with bated breath. That voice again. Who is it? What do they want? By Jove! What in the world do we have here then? Yar, this be a 4-bedroom place, no mistake. It ain't just the island that looks shady. That funny old fog we passed through on the way here has got me spooked. It's bound to clear up soon enough, but until it does, I'll have to love the land for a bit. I don't want to hit a rock and split me poop deck. You should go and explore the island. If you want to head back to the Isle of Awakening, come back and see me, and I'll do what I can see. That guy looks like a local, Tran. Let's see what he has to say. It's not normal for humans to pay a visit to these parts. If you're an ally of the monsters, I suggest you leave now, before I drive you out by force. Judging by your vacant expression, it would seem that you haven't the slightest for that manner of subterfuge. Perhaps you're not in league with the enemy after all. But then, what in the world brings you to a place like this? I say, a builder? And you come here seeking willing warriors to help you fight the children of Hargon? A builder? Could the legends be true? Could you be the builder who will bring balance back to Moonbrooke? Well met, my lord. Warwick, captain of the Moonbrooke Brigade of Guards, at your service. A good fellow, I require your aid. Follow me, I prithee. The guy looks like a local. Moonbrooke requires your aid, Tran. Please, follow me. Warwick, my boy, you have returned, and with strangers in tow, no less. Don't tell me you've managed to rally new recruits to our cause. Your Majesty, Lord Jerome, glad news. This young fellow is our long-awaited builder, the emissary of annihilation who will lead us to victory on the battlefield. What? This is not some low japery, is it? You speak the truth. Do not be deceived, Your Majesty. Come now, are we to believe this dull-eyed simpleton will lead us to glory? Ah, how much longer must we hide here like rats? I want nothing more than to take the fight to the enemy, but we are powerless to do so. What? Who's the emissary of annihilation, and who's the enemy that we're taking the fight to? Help. Ah, of course. Hold on, Anessa. Help is at hand. Who are you talking to? I didn't see anybody. Oh, the person on the floor? I thought it was a fire. I didn't realize there was a person there. Well, my boy, if you truly are a builder, I have a favor to ask you. Nay, an official commandment from the King of Moonbrooke. What do you think they mean with this emissary of annihilation nonsense? I suggest you speak with His Majesty and heed his request. Please, help. Gadzooks, a builder. We're jolly lucky you arrived when you did. But you didn't trust me. The mighty warrior you see stricken before you is Anessa, general of the Moonbrooke Brigade of Guards. She faced a pestilential fiend in battle and now lies racked with poison. If you are who you claim, you should have no difficulty in making a dose of antidotal herb to cure her with description, yes? Medicinal leaves, frog stools, all the stuff in the apothecary's pot can be found hereabouts. I prithee, prepare a dose of antidotal herb and deliver it to me. Any builder worth his salt could make something so simple as antidotal herb in his sleep. And as Providence would have it, all you require is close at hand. Collect as many medicinal leaves and frog stools as needed, and make me a dose of antidotal herb. Good gracious, a dose of antidotal herb! And there is no doubt about it, you are a builder after all. Well, give it to me, I prithee. No. What? Why would you make the medicine I so crave only to keep it for yourself? You would be wise not to make an enemy of a king. Come now, builder, give me the herb. 1,000 thanks, young builder. With this, Anessa will live to fight another day, and many more after that. Thanks again. You are a kind soul, and a brave one too. You think so brazenly creating, with no fear of the divine judgment your unholy actions may incur. Such is the life of a builder, I suppose. My people are true followers of the children of Hargon. We would never dream of embarking on such a sinful course. Don't tell me you lot have fallen for that rubbish too. But if you're on the same side as the cult, then who exactly are you fighting against? Ugh. Anessa, my dear girl, how good it is to see you again. It is all thanks to you, your majesty. Had you not cured me with that antidote herb, I fear I would have perished. But where in the world did you find it? And who are you, pray tell? It is true, you really are a builder. It's just as the prophecy said it would be. You made the medicine, did you? It seems I owe you my life, builder. When those accursed monsters tore down the castle walls and took up residence in the ruins, I thought our fight was over. I did not dare to dream that a builder would soon appear, the emissary of annihilation sent to us by holy Hargon himself. Indeed, thanks to you, my fight, our fight, is not over yet. But our position is still weak. We must reclaim our seat of power, the throne room of Moonbrooke Castle. Come along then, Tran. You and Malroth follow me. We're going to storm the castle and give those usurpers a jolly good licking. I know you'd love to join us, Anessa, but I think it best you stay here and recover your strength. I shall lead our 2 new recruits into battle. The monsters that claim the castle are no feeble foe. I suggest you make some medicinal herbs from the medicinal shrubs growing nearby before we depart. Come, Tran. Come, Malroth. Let's go and give those rotters what for. We must wrest the castle from the enemy's grip. Come, we march now! Seems like this lot have fallen for that Children of Hargon rubbish too. So who the heck are they fighting against? You have to go into battle without me, builder, but rest assured, we shall meet you in the castle the instant those fiends have been driven from the throne room. Builder, go with Warwick to Moonbrooke Castle and aid him in reclaiming it from the enemy. Hargon sent us a builder, an emissary of annihilation. Truly, his kindness knows no bounds. Come, Tran. Come, Malroth. We shall have time to talk later. For now, follow me to the castle. We must drive the enemy out. It breaks the snow. Is this supposed to be your castle? Looks like a pile of old stones to me. Indeed. This was once a great fortress, but alas, the monsters have reduced it to ruins. What's eating you, Tran? What? You knew Moonbrooke had been destroyed, but you thought it had already been rebuilt by the princess? A princess? Ha! Wherever did you get that idea? Huh? Enough with the daydreams, Tran. We've got some monsters to mash. Hee, now that those pesky humans are no more, we've got the whole place to ourselves. Human? I thought we wiped you out already. Everyone, over here, we've got some thuggers to finish off. This castle's mine! I yield. Honestly, you humans are so stubborn. Hee. You may have beaten me, but our army's got the place surrounded. You'll never win this war. Keep fighting, just like the children of Hargon taught you. Let death and destruction reign here forevermore. The adjusted Moonbrooke's destiny. Huzzah! Moonbrooke is ours once more. 3 cheers for Tran and Malroth. Hip hip! No offense, Bluey, but I don't think taking control of this power robo is really worth celebrating. That's as may be, but I say, you too. Where did you get such dashed powerful weapons? Build them yourself, did you, Tran? Those sinful skills of yours may come in very useful indeed. Whose side are you on anyways? If you're with the children of Hargon and so are the monsters, then why are you... Bravo, soldiers. You have banished our beastly brothers, and the castle is back in the hands of its rightful owner. We owe you and Malroth a debt of gratitude, Tran. Our fight may yet rage forevermore, just as Hargon wills it. Permit me to explain. We of Moonbrooke understand it is our duty, nay, our destiny, to continue to fight, just as the children of Hargon decree. What? You're fighting the children of Hargon because the children of Hargon told you to. Why would you believe that rubbish? Why would we not? As we find ourselves at the brink of defeat, the emissary of annihilation has come to deliver us, just as the prophecy said he would. And lo, a builder shall be sent to these shores to build vast and profane creations, that Hargon's most loyal children might tear these foul friends asunder. No act better embodies his teachings than war. No sin is more cardinal than ending the fighting. Whether in victory or defeat, it is our fate to fight forever and ever. But Anessa, with Tran and Malroth on our side, we might just be able to win. We can escape this bally-old fate. Are you serious? You would defy the children's teachings? Gadzooks, Warwick! Never in all my years have I heard such poppycock! As Knights of Moonbrooke, it is our sworn duty to keep the war raging, not end it! Tran, you said you were looking for fighters to join your cause, yes? Well, I know one end of the sword from the other. The second this war is over, I'll come with you. That's why I need your help, to defeat the children of Hargon and end this war. Are you with me? Nope. Please, Tran, without your building skills and Malroth's martial might, we may never escape this cycle of death and destruction. That's why I need your help, to defeat the children of Hargon and end this war. Are you with me? Fine. Oh, thank you so much, Tran. I don't want to die in this blasted battle, and with your aid, I dare say I shan't. Well, that wasn't what I was expecting. They're members of the Children of Hargon. They're fighting members of the Children of Hargon. What a bunch of idiots. Thank you for your assistance, Tran. If we work together, we may eventually fight our way free of this bally fate. With the monsters defeated, this castle is ours once more, and it is all thanks to you, Builder. We may have won the battle, but we must not win the war. To do so would fly in the face of Almighty Hargon's teachings. Tran, was it? Thank you for risking all to help us to win back the throne. But allow me to be blunt. Neither I, nor Lord Jerome, nor His Majesty have any intention of winning this war. We are, and we remain, faithful servants of destruction. That being said, there is little destruction we could wreak in our current sorry state. We do need your help. Our first priority is to rebuild this castle. We need a defensive position to muster our forces and push back the enemy. The heart of the castle is the throne room. Here, take these sections of castle wall and build a barricade across the opening. But don't forget, the wall must be at least 2 blocks high. Let the refortification begin. Complete the throne room wall. We must prioritize the rebuilding of the castle. Without a defensible position from which to recuperate our losses, we may be struck down at any moment. And there is no better example than a well-fortified castle. Tarry no longer, builder. Use stout castle wall blocks and repair the breach in the throne room wall. Be sure to build a barricade at least 2 blocks high. The heart of our defenses must be stoutly fortified. Impressive work, Builder. Our first fully fledged fortification is complete. You call this a fortification? Tran could make a million rooms like this with his eyes closed. You underestimate the strategic strength of a sound fortification, Malroth. When constructed correctly, walls built from castle wall blocks are nigh on unbreakable. The more we repair the castle with stout castle wall blocks, the more we shall be spared the monsters meddling, and the better we may prepare our counterattack. From this throne room, let us expand our fortifications and begin the fight back. Vanessa and I trained together, but I could never match her when it came to strategy. If you're here to learn about battle, you could do a jolly good deal worse than to learn from her. She says she has no interest in winning this war, but just wait until she sees all the incredible creations only a builder can bring forth. You may change her tune yet. In any case, I must offer you my own thanks for fortifying the throne room. Here, my dear boy, a boon. Hold on, I can sense something. It seems like the monsters are back for another go. We can't fight them off alone, Tran. We need your help. I shall oversee the battle from here. Best of luck to you all. The monster army is on the march. Little do they know they march toward their doom. To arms! If those fiends want to fight, I'll jolly well give them one. I smell monsters, Tran. Lots of them, and they're headed this way. We've only just got here, and the monsters are already launching a massive attack against us. This island really is a war zone. Are you all fixed to fight them off, Tran? Nope. Oh, well. Alright then. I think we have time for you to make some preparations. Let me know when you're done. Like, what kind of preparations could I possibly make? Could sit here. I smell monsters. Brilliant, let's get stuck in. Your Majesty, please remain in the throne room. Thanks to Tran's repairs, it's the safest place in the castle. The monsters cannot breach these walls. Everyone ready? Then let's mess these monsters up. Looks like the monsters around here have got a bit of backbone. This is my kind of place. Good show out there, Malroth. And Tran, your repairs protected His Majesty wonderfully well. Yeah, you were right about the monsters not being able to get through those walls. Guess you know what you're talking about. Indeed, while our fortifications may currently only enclose the throne room, we now have a safe base from which to expand our territory. Our next goal should be to gradually repair the rest of the ruined rooms with castle wall blocks and expand our sphere of influence. However, the monsters' military might is unparalleled. The very best we can hope for is to hold their forces back and stave off defeat. I will not stand in your way, Tran, nor Malroth's, but believe me when I say, this is not a war that we can win. So long as I live, I shall fight. This is what the children of Hargon have taught me, and this is my heartfelt conviction. Children of Hargon have us completely surrounded. Breaking this siege will not be easy. They've got our backs to the wall, have they? It doesn't feel like it. Is their army really that strong? Well, why don't we go and have a look so you can see for yourself? It's about time we scouted out the enemy's positions. Very well. Warwick, I'd like you to take these two and form a reconnaissance party. The mountain to the southeast should afford you a good view of their forces. And be sneaky about it. You wouldn't stand a chance on a direct confrontation with their entire army. Roger that. Follow me, you two, and be quiet as mice now. Good show, my boy. The attacking forces are slain and my castle is safe again. For now. We've driven off the invaders, but let us not get ahead of ourselves. It'd be against Hargon's teachings to try to win the war. Thank you again, Tran. With you on our side, I'm starting to think that we can end this war after all. Follow Warwick into the mountains. He will lead you southeast to a peak that overlooks the children of Hargon's forces, letting you safely reconnoiter their encampment. Should you encounter any monsters, I highly recommend that you make no attempt to engage them. We haven't the strength to best them in open warfare just yet. So this is the lookout, is it? Look, Tran, over there. Oh, that's the monster's army? The one that has you besieged? Scouty skeleton is defeated by pesky humans. Rumors must be true, then Loader comes to island. This is good news. This means war not over yet. More fun fighty times ahead. Break down their barricades, beat them black and blue, but let them live. Fun fighting forever and ever. Satisfied, Malroth? The fiends will stop at nothing to see us suffer, and this is only their advance guard. Vanessa may have a point. Ugh, don't get me started on that whinging windbag. She can take her heartfelt conviction and stick it where the sun don't shine. What is a conviction anyway? Well, whatever. We'd better get back to the castle. That troll seemed pretty keen to get the party started. Right, then let's head back home and prepare for the party, so to speak. This is great. Wherever we go, there's monsters galore. They're all gagging for a fight. Why have you never brought me to a war zone before? Thank you again, Tran. I wanted to see what kind of damage it did. Since I did 0 damage to them, I'm assuming I'm not allowed to attack them. Well, I'm allowed to attack them, I just can't do anything with it. I should be allowed to use my strength to engage the enemy, and win or lose on my own terms. There's my heartfelt conviction. Ah, I see you're back from your little scouting expedition. As you've now seen for yourself, the monsters have us completely blockaded. We can't simply walk out the front door whenever the fancy strikes us. At this stage, our best, I dare say our only, course of action is to gather what resources we can and use them to fortify our position. And we must be swift. It would seem the fiends are preparing to sally against us forthwith. There is still much to be done on the castle. At present, only the throne room is fortified. Let us begin here and expand outwards. First things first, I think it's best that you move all the crafting stations you require into the throne room. What the devil? You intend to turn my royal reception into a grubby workroom? I hear we have no choice, your majesty. We cannot effectively protect the builder if he works out in the open. Of all the rotten... so be it. Do as you will. Now, Tran. You should find a stone workbench, a forge, an anvil, and a bonfire hereabouts. Be a sport, and bring them all into the throne room, would you? But keep your wits about you out there. The monsters could strike at any moment. We need a room in which to build. Leave the fighting to us, Tran. You concentrate on gathering up everything you need. The stone workbench, the forge, the anvil, and the bonfire. Should battle begin, goodness knows when it will end. Do not be distracted from the task at hand, I prithee. Look out, Tran. We've got company. Are you two alright? By George, I never expected the monsters to strike so soon. It's like that Balitro said. They're going to keep attacking, wave after wave, forever and ever. Don't let them distract you from the task at hand, Tran. We'll hold them back. You grab the workstations. Find the stone workbench, the forge, the anvil, and the bonfire, and take them to the safety of the throne room. They're actually in my way, so... I was hoping to bomb them, but no such luck. Here we go. Air Raider. Let them in. Oh wow, she picked him up and brought him in. That's pretty cool. They did all the fighting we could. Yes, that sounds fine. What a worthless king. That's what I was looking for. Need steel ingots. See, there's 4 of them, and there's 2 of me, so... Capital work, Tran. Now that the crafting stations are secure, the rebuilding work can begin in earnest. Alas, those skeletons have us surrounded. With their watchful sockets ever fixed upon us, it may prove difficult to leave the castle ground. But leave we must. We shall have to stop outside at some point, if only to gather the many materials needed to rebuild our defenses. All we have here are ruins and rocks. The best approach may simply be to slip from the castle swiftly and stealthily. Gather what resources we can, then hurry back before we're discovered. Alright, Tran, you focus on building and gathering materials, and I'll smash any monster that gets in your way. A gatherer and a hunter, eh? It seems you two make a good team. Allow me to join the team too. Malroth and I shall follow in your footsteps and keep the fiends at bay, so you can focus on the fortifications. Have some more monsters. Did I set the door on the wrong spot? I know I could hide in the throne room, but I could use some more supplies and experience. Yeah, I did set the door in the wrong spot. Gadzooks, Builder! I don't know why you came to this accursed island, but ever since you arrived, the monsters have grown ever more fierce. I'm sure young Warwick has told you already, but you mustn't waste your precious time trying to fight them all off. Just ignore them, and they'll go away eventually. You'd be far better served retreating to within the fortifications. We shall join you there once the beastly beasts are bested. Speaking of beasts, I have the most beastly hunger. You don't happen to have anything I could eat, do you? You know what they say about armies and what they march on. I may not do much marching, but it's high time I did some munching. We have a potato patch, but the bally thing's jolly well snowed over, and for the life of me, I can't remember which one of these piles it's under. Be a good sport and dig up a potato and roast it on that bonfire for me, would you? A jacket potato would be champion. Oh, come on, that wasn't helpful at all. Neither is the camera when it's doing this. Can't see anything, camera. Seriously. Okay, so I can damage the walls. I'm trying to place it on the wall here. I mean, is it necessary? No, but it's a little more entertaining this way. I want full control of this castle. Like a little mini game for me. You guys, I put beds out there. Alright, where's the weak point? I'm getting so much experience just playing around. Again, I know this is totally not the right way to do this. It's just, for me, this is entertaining. Okay, so anyways, there's 2 dots on my map. Let's start looking at them. Oh, there's a... So does the snow accumulate back up? I know that it accumulates back on the ground itself. But does it accumulate as blocks once it's been carved out? Okay, so there's nothing under this dot. It's safe within the walls. Yeah, I guess so. Goodness gracious me! Is that a freshly baked potato in your pocket? Gosh, that smells incredible! Hurry up then, hand it over! No. How about please? Gadzooks, man, have you no respect for your elders? Have it your way, but should that icy heart of yours thaw a little, pray speak with me again. Absolutely delicious! Soft and fluffy with a rich, earthy aroma. Very much like yourself. I speak to your softness, of course, not your musk. But do not blame yourself. Your whole generation is weak. Not just you. Many more soldiers than this survived the monster's assault, but they let their cowardice get the better of them. They fled the castle to save their skins. I have been fighting for 50 years now. It is all I know. So do not let me catch you trying to end this war. It is all too rare a thing to find one's meaning in life. I prithee, builder, do not take that away from me. Ah, but I forget myself. You have done me a great service. It must be justly rewarded. Pray, take these with my thanks, and may they serve you well. Ah, Tran, I would like to enlist your aid in a certain matter. We're all well wearied from battle and require a place to rest. I ask you to build each of us a bed and place them within the throne room's walls. What? It's not enough that you'd make a workshop of my throne room, now it's to serve as a barracks too? Please have patience, your majesty. For the moment, this is our one place of safety. Should we sleep out in the open, we may never wake up. Harumph. Very well, General. Until the bedchambers are rebuilt, I shall endure it. Then it is settled. If you should need wood to make the beds, there is plenty of old timber scattered around the castle ruins. As for grass fiber, that can be collected from freesia plants. Hurry, Tran. Build us 6 simple beds and place them all safely within the throne room walls. So, we would just like go like this and start chopping things down? Pretty simple. This should be where you house yourself. You know what? I'm not even gonna move those beds. Can't place it the way I want. I cannot place it the way I want. There we go. There we go. Jolly good. We now have enough beds for each and all of us to rest and recuperate after battle. And if any of us is foolish enough to fall in the field, laying them down in a bed will soon bring them back to their senses. We of the Moonbrooke Brigade of Guards shall handle the fighting, if you would be so good as to come to the aid of our wounded. Gadzooks! First you turned the throne room into a workshop, and now a barracks? Have you no respect for His Majesty? Oh, come now, Jerome. At first I too was a little perturbed by it, but needs must. But one room will not satisfy our needs for long. We must begin to expand our fortifications. I took the castle back. Somehow they got back in. They probably chased me around and flew back through the side of the wall. Okay, I took 2 rooms. And we need more soldiers to boot. Ours is a noble cause. What the devil do we need to do to rally good men and women to it? What's that? Have we tried using the builder's bell? Maybe that bell over there? It's been there for as long as I can remember, but I haven't the foggiest what it's for. Are you seriously saying that rusty old thing might have magical powers? Good show, my boy. The attacking forces are slain and my castle is safe again, for now. Oh wait, that's nothing new. Trying to talk to the people. It's so cramped in here. So, you say that when you strike that bell, people will be drawn to its sound from miles around and be inspired with the power of building. That sounds like just a ticket, but we cannot risk leading people into the maws of the monsters. We must fortify the immediate area first. In fact, perhaps it would be wise for you to drop a plan for the fortifications before you begin. Okay. By Jove! Is this one of your builder's blueprints? I've heard tales of such things. Well, this will certainly speed up the process. Now, no doubt you will require a few more sections of castle wall to fully fortify the area. Well, there's a pile over there that's no longer serving any purpose. Feel free to knock it all down and pick up the pieces. What pile? That pile? Okay. How many blocks will you need to complete the blueprint? 6, was it? What's left of that wall should more than suffice. But what to do about the skeleton soldiers? That place is unprotected, and castle wall blocks are bally tough. It will take time to collect them. What we really need is another experienced soldier to help us protect you. Are you volunteering? What are you all looking at me for? Anessa is more than capable of protecting His Majesty on her own. Join us, Lord Jerome. You, Malroth, and I will stay with Tran and ensure his safety. Why, you impertinent wretches! You would make an old man risk life and limb to protect the bloater and his blasphemous deeds? We'd be much obliged. Prithee, Tran, gather what pieces of castle wall you need and use them to build the blueprint. The room for the bell must be completed. Oh, just sudden lag right there. Just in case, I'm gonna restart the recording. Wow, that didn't... Oh, I gotta start from the top. Let me see where they came in from. Yeah, right there. I wonder if they can use ladders. I know I don't need to get all of it, but I am. Well done, Tran. The walls around the Builder's Bell are as good as new. Our safety zone grows ever larger. And it's all thanks to me. You young whippersnappers should learn a thing or two from your elders and betters. This is an excellent start. If we can keep up the momentum and reinforce the rest of the rooms, we may yet be able to take the fight to the enemy again. And as we return the castle to its former glory, the citizens who fled, the soldiers who deserted, might just be inspired to return. I've tried ringing that builder's bell before, but no matter how I struck it, it would make no more than a dull thunk. Little did I suspect that only a fully fledged builder could ring it. Go on, Tran, give it a good thwack. I want to see what happens. Ring the builder's bell if you would. I've always wanted to find out what that bell sounds like when it's rung right. Come on, old boy, don't keep me on tenterhooks. We've driven off the invaders, but let us not get ahead of ourselves. It would be against Kargan's teachings to try to win the war. The base looks ridiculous.